Live. So thank you for joining me.
It's great to connect.
Yes, and I had shared in my post today how we really wanted you on our podcast as well. And we didn't have the privilege of having you join us to talk about teaching during the pandemic, but we can definitely cover some of that today. And so I'm going to let everybody know who has already joined us. This is my co-host and guest for today's IG Live. This is Comfort, and can you help me with the pronouncement of your last name?
Agbula.
I just wanted to be sure that was the correct enunciation. So Comfort Agbula, thank you. At Lit and Love is Lit and Love is her at Lit and Love is her Instagram profile, and so you can check her out and connect with her. We're going to learn a lot about her, and I'm going to share some things as well. So thank you everybody who has joined us. Comfort, my first question for you: why Lit and Love is your profile handle on Instagram?
So Lit in Love is based on an idea that everything I do in my classroom comes from a gesture of love. I love literacy, reading, writing, language. It's my love language. And I also love working with young people and showing them how to empower themselves. And a large part of being empowered for me is a love of literacy, being literate, and being able to share your voice and ideas.
Why did you decide to publish your first edition of the middle school writing workbook? I definitely want to hear about this.
So in deciding to publish that book and a lot of my classroom materials, I was just thinking about giving something back to the community of teachers that have supported me and really been guidance for me. So my mom was a teacher. I've been surrounded by teachers, amazing teachers, and that were doing amazing things in their classroom, but how can we share that to others? And so I started the first edition of the book. It was something I was using with my students that I had bound together and was distributing and using. So I decided to publish it first on Teachers Pay Teachers and then on Amazon.
Nice, nice. And what did you notice as a follow-up to that? The response of those who had the privilege of engaging the content, what did you notice?
So a lot of teachers were saying that they really liked how students could connect with it, that they could use it with any text in their classroom, that it was versatile, that they could use it for their diverse learner population. So just seeing that it could be adapted any way, that it wasn't a set curriculum, but you could use it and it was a good starting point for teachers in their classrooms.
Awesome. So I'm going to ask my next question before you ask me mine. What's the difference about the second edition that you're working on of the middle school writing workbook?
So the second edition uses a lot of things from my remote teaching experience. So there are some videos that are pre-made, and that was a lesson that I learned from my students, them being able to access pre-made videos and use them anytime that they were working on their assignments. They could pause it, they could rewind it, and it was really there for their learning. So inside of the second edition, there are a lot of pre-recorded videos that allow students to self-pace their learning. There's also some other things that help leverage that remote learning environment as we go back into the classroom to make learning more accessible.
Awesome. Okay.